Ryan, let me start with you because I think we talked, was it yesterday or the day before on the show? Drip, drip, drip with George Santos. And here we are, another day, another drip. This other news scandal that is circulating today, too, about... And I hate to even call it a scandal. It's not a scandal to be a drag queen, right? Like, that's not a scandal. Santos says he wasn't. But there is some controversy around his past on that front and whether he's actually telling the truth about it. Let me put it that way.
Yeah, Hallie, I think you're right that this aspect of the Santos story probably doesn't qualify as a scandal into itself, that he may or may not have performed as a drag queen during his time in Brazil.
Yeah, right. Like, who cares?
Yeah,
yes.
Right, exactly. Who cares? But, when you look at Santos's record, his positions on a number of issues related to the LGBTQ community, most specifically, he came out in support of that law in Florida that was coined the Don't Say Gay bill, as just an example. He's not necessarily what one might call an ally of that community. And it is interesting that all these allegations against him, many of which he's refused to answer at all, he immediately rushed to deny that this part of his biography is accurate. And this is what he said on Twitter earlier today. He said, quote, "The recent obsession from the media claiming that I am a drag queen or performed as a drag queen is categorically false. The media continues to make outrageous claims about my life while I am working to deliver results." Then he claims he will not be distracted or fazed by this. And to be clear, it is not those of us in the media that have made, kind of crazy or outrageous claims about his biography. He's the one that's made these outrageous claims about his biography, which have later turned out to be not true. But again, as you rightly point out, Hallie, it is the drip, 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 adding to this big, big pile of inconsistencies across a broad spectrum of his life. We don't really know who the real George Santos is. And this drag queen story, unto itself, not a scandal, but when you add it to everything else, it just further murkies the picture as it relates to his service here in Congress.